heavy is the head that bears the FoilRak crown. Well, look who it is. You're back for another FoilRak Friday video because we've just got the latest Arks of Omens tarot card video, and it's all about rats. There's a scratch with a 3 on it. There's someone grabbing a sword. There's stars in the background. Let's go down this rabbit hole one more time until next week, until we go down it again. I love going down holes. It's something that I love to do. I'm such an adventurous person. Let's do it. Now, this latest tarot card video is called The Horde, and I'll put it in the background now so you can see it for yourself. Visually, I think it's one of the coolest cards that we've had so far, and I think it's the one that has the easiest evidence to connect to new models and events that is going on in the galaxy. Is it the lion? Maybe. The lion is always in there somewhere. Someone check that star constellation in the background. I'm sure Orion's belt is in the background. Orion, of course, rhymes with lion. Lion, of course, Lionel Johnson. Orion is a hunter. Lion is also the hunter of Caliban. Let's not go down that road just yet, okay? So what we have the horde of rats. You can see it like devouring an arm, who is reaching up into the sky and grabbing a sword. On that person's arm is a scratch with 3 on it. Is it the third Primarch? Is it Fulgrim? Fulgrim is back. We know that. It is mentioned in the first Arks of Omen book that Fulgrim is back doing his Fulgrim things, and Abaddon is not best pleased. But I think this one now is in reference to the upcoming Xenos stuff, which of course is the Tau, Orks, and maybe, just maybe, a little bit of blood for the blood god slung in there as well. Now, first, what we need to do is connect the symbols. It's all about the symbols, Mason. So first thing is the sword. That is one of the main things your eyes taken to. Now, if you look at that sword, that is not a human sword. There's a human hand reaching out and trying to grab it, but it's not. That is a Tau sword, and that sword belongs to none other than FARSIGHT. Really? This is FARSIGHT's sword. Like, if I compare the sword on the tarot card and compare it to what we have from the lore, this is known as the Dawn Blade, and it states here, because I've researched it, the Dawn Blade is a unique alien artifact sword wielded by the Tau leader known as Commander FARSIGHT to the Imperium, the rebel Tau commander who founded the separatist FARSIGHT enclaves on the far side of the Damocles Gulf in the eastern fringe of the galaxy, recovered weapon from pre-Imperial Xenos ruins of the dead world of Arthur's Moloch. So again, the image in the background is basically that sword. I will have no one else tell me that it's not that sword. And now this links FARSIGHT to the whole Arks of Omen, because we know FARSIGHT, Snickrot are supposed to be getting models, and apparently they are the factions that are probably going to be fighting each other, but I think this may be a 3-way fight. I think it's probably going to start out where the FARSIGHT and the Tau are going to be fighting against Snickrot and his boys and stuff like that for whatever they want. I don't know what they're going to be fighting for. Maybe a shiny hat or something, knowing Orks. And then all of a sudden, Angron, or the World Eaters themselves, this horde of just absolute, just vermin. Vermin, that's what they are. They are vermin. Though, then again, you can take Orks as the vermin in this tarot card as well. Whoever you want to see as vermin, I see everyone as vermin. I see you as vermin, to be fair, right? This is the way that it is. So the vermin is like FARSIGHT overpowering this and trying to grab the sword. Well, that is what I initially thought. Then I counted the fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 fingers. We all know that Tau don't have 5 fingers. They have 4 fingers. Well, 3 fingers and a thumb, if I'm not mistaken. So who the hell is that grabbing the sword? Are you ready for this? Are you ready? Are you ready to go down this rabbit hole? What if that person who is grabbing that sword is none other than Clongrim? What in your mind, Valrak, have you been drinking today? I'm just pointing out there, right? We have to put all the theories out there. Why is there a marking of 3 on his arm, bled into his arm? Why is it a human hand grabbing that? We know Clongrim's out there. Well, basically, he's in Trajan's Pokemon collection, but maybe Trajan lets him out. Maybe something happens. Maybe, you know, Chaos gets involved, rocks his ship, something big happens, and then he's mysteriously out there in the galaxy. Then again, it could be the lion grabbing it, but I don't know why the lion's going to be, you know, working with the tower or anything like that. I think that is truly insane, Fira. I'm kind of losing my mind at this point, really. I'm just clutching at straws and going anywhere where the wind bloody blows me. But in all seriousness, I really do think this is connected to FARSIGHT. I think it's definitely connected to the Book 4, Snickrock FARSIGHT, their fight. I definitely think the rats symbolize either the Ork horde of, you know, just consuming bloodshed and everything like that, or it's, you know, symbolizing Khorne, berserkers, you know, blood for the blood god, that type of stuff, and FARSIGHT has to go against them, has to fight against them. We've just had the LVO reveals, and I was hoping that we got to see FARSIGHT there, but apparently not, so I'm thinking maybe FARSIGHT, Snickrock are going to be shown at the next reveal event, which is probably going to be Adepticon, which is at the end of March, which kind of makes sense, because then we would have already had Book 2, we're about to get Book 3, and they're ready to start showing off the stuff for Book 4, maybe Book 5. Anyway, enough waffling from me, as always. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. If you've got any thoughts, feedback, anything like that, have I missed anything here? Is there something else that's connecting to this? Please let me know down in the comment section, and we can have a nice little chin wag down there, as we always do. See ya, have a great day, and bye-bye.